How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I just had someone in my Patreon ask about this, and I thought this warranted a video. Uh, this can save you a ton of money, can make you a ton of money, and is a secret that a lot of younger people don't really realize is out there, and they don't understand how it works. And the more and more I talk to just friends and family about finances, the more and more I realize that this kind of stuff is the stuff that people need to hear about because, again, it can change your life. And especially if you're investing in crypto, you should know about this. So let me explain. A lot of people are kind of upset with everything that's happening, the financial challenges of the day, whether it's student debt, rising home prices, soaring rents, underemployment, caring for aging parents, inflation at 8%, a lot of this just getting worse, and salaries not necessarily going up the same amount. And a lot of us, I think, if you're watching this especially, you are a go-getter. You're probably going to make way more money in the future than you're making right now, just because of the fact that you're actually trying to learn in your free time. You're not sitting at work and they're not forcing you to watch this video, so you're actually trying to improve your life. If you're older, same thing. You're probably going to make more in the future. You're looking at ways to improve your life. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't understand is how important taxes are, because we know here in America, if you start making more money, you just get crapped on with taxes. Now, some places are worse than others, but like when you look at how high or how much you have to pay in taxes, it can be a huge burden. And I don't want to say that you shouldn't pay them, but if you can get around them or somehow decrease your tax liability, that's a great thing. And the thing is, we don't have pension funds like the older generations did, so we need to know about what kind of accounts to put our money in. Now, I want to talk to you about the Roth IRA. Now, in specific regard to crypto, this can be super beneficial. So these are ideal savings accounts or investing accounts if you're in a lower tax bracket now and you expect to be in a higher tax bracket later, or if you think taxes are just going to increase over time, which is very likely with the amount of debt we have. So the great thing about investing in Roth IRAs is you can pay taxes now, especially if you're at a lower rate, and you can enjoy tax-free withdrawals in retirement. Now, this is also important because if you think crypto is really going to go to a couple $1,000,000 on Bitcoin, Ethereum $10,000 plus, you want to invest in ways that are tax sheltered. And I ran a little simulation here. So let's say you invest for 35 years and you get an annual compound return of 13% because you're also investing in crypto. Let's say you add some index funds, half crypto. You get 15% a year in crypto and you have $3.45 million after 35 years. Well, that would be fantastic if you didn't have to pay taxes on all those gains because you have a ton of gains, $3.2 million worth. And you'll have to pay a significant amount. But if you invest that in a Roth IRA, well, that's all free. That's all free money that you can take out, especially if you're investing in other places too, just in a brokerage account. This is your nest egg. And when you think about this, 13% rate of return in crypto is not very good. If we look at Bitcoin, if Bitcoin went and had a 15% rate of return for the next 35 years, it would be at $6.2 million. That sounds like a lot, but people are calling for that in the next 10 years. And this is 35 years down the line. So we might see Bitcoin at 10, 20, $30 million by then. Honestly, we don't know what's going to happen 30 years down the line, but realistic return of 13%, half index funds, half crypto is not crazy. Now, where do you invest in this? Well, this is where I want to bring your attention to because there are really only two companies out there. And this is what I said to the person on my Patreon. There are two companies out there. One I like a lot more than the other. I really like Choice App and I work with them, full disclosure, but I had a chance to work with the other company and have a very lucrative deal. And I passed it up because I felt like Choice App was much better. So you can invest in cryptocurrencies in your Roth IRA, in retirement accounts here. They also give you a bonus when you start depositing. You can also roll accounts over here. And they also give you free Bitcoin every single day that you log in. They have something called Blinko. It's a little game. You can get free crypto every single day. They're trying to get back and trying to get you excited about retirement again. And honestly, I just really like the people there. They're really stand-up people. If you guys want the link to this, it is underneath the video. Again, I realize that this sounds like I'm pushing you in this way, and I am because I like Choice App a lot, and I think it is one of the best options, and I think it can save people a lot of money. I mean, when you look at some of these rates of return, we're going to have insane gains over the next 20, 30, 40 years. And you don't want to be taxed on all that. I mean, imagine you have a 15% rate of return for the next 35 years. And I realize that sounds crazy, but that's still really low compared to crypto regularly. You have $5.4 million in gains. Think about that all tax-free. Think about how great that would be and how much you could get out of that. It's crazy that you can literally save millions of dollars just by investing in a Roth as opposed to a normal brokerage account. But you have to pay attention to things just like that, because that's gonna be what saves you money over time. Also, one thing that people don't often think about is taking profits in crypto, which is kind of crazy. But if you take a profit, let's say you buy Bitcoin and it doubles. If you take profits within the first year, you're taxed at a pretty high rate. You're taxed at your income level. So if it's 37%, well, 37% of that gain is cut off right away. So you have to think about that when you buy and sell cryptos. But if it's in a retirement account, if it's in a Roth IRA, you can sell it and not take a tax hit. So you can just invest. It's great for people that want to make calculated trades in specific times and not have to worry about how taxes come into play. It also makes it a lot easier just to think things through and what you actually want to do with your portfolio, especially when we're looking at large gains over the coming years. So that is something a lot of people don't think about, but it makes everything a lot easier for you as an investor. So definitely check out the link underneath the video to choice. Also, think about just investing in a Roth IRA if you haven't already done that. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.